sitting up in heaven pissed as hell that her son has been raised by that pervert of a man and now is apparently and allegedly showing that the apple might not fall too far from the tree. Now, guys, we are talking about King Combs. I know there are a couple kids, but we are talking about King Combs, who is currently being sued along with his father in a brand new lawsuit, which says that King, who was born Christian Combs, took it from her on a yacht that Diddy chartered. Because I'm assuming in the world of Diddy and people like him, they just think that every woman wants them. Okay, so let's read what TMZ had to say. TMZ's son, King Combs, sued for SA during a 2022 yacht party. Diddy's son, Christian King Combs, is being sued for SA, and the alleged victim claims she has audio recordings of him forcing himself on her during a yacht party. Good for her for recording. Good for her for recording. And another accuser, Rodney Jones, is involved in this too, because again, Rodney, Lil Rod, who's also suing Diddy, was recording everything. So, yeah. Grace, let's just call her Grace. I don't want to say her last name. Just filed a suit against King in LA, alleging that she was working as a steward on a yacht. She claimed Diddy himself chartered a few days before New Year's Eve in 2022. In the suit, Grace alleged that she was doing her job during the shindig, which she claims was advertised as a family-friendly excursion, right? She thought she just and King came on, after which he claimed he immediately became fixated on her, uncomfortably so. Now, any woman understands when a man comes out of nowhere, starts looking at you weird, starts doing, just paying a little bit too much attention, and the fixation can be real. This is when we are in danger, okay? She alleged King had her take a shot of liquor, and she claimed she immediately suspected it was Spike. But despite that, she was able to tell him to get off of her and leave her alone. She claimed King was trying to kiss and grope her, despite her not wanting him to touch her. Okay. Grace lawsuits wants to describe audio recording, which she claimed she tells King she's not interested in sex with him and try to get away from him while they were together in a studio on the yacht. Eventually, she says she was able to get away, but claimed King insisted she find him a place to sleep. So she said she led him to the theater. Once there, Grace claimed King cornered her again and attempted to force her to perform oral sex on him. Jesus. But she says she fought him off and included in the pics of her forearm, which she claimed was bruised from the altercation. Eventually, Grace said she was able to escape, but claimed she had suffered mentally and emotionally since, by the way. She claims Rodney Jones, Diddy's former hired music producer and videographer, who's also suing Diddy, was in a mix for the yacht party, and she's being repped by Tyrone Blackburn, the same lawyer who Rodney filed his lawsuit with. Diddy is named as a defendant in the lawsuit as well, accused of being liable for actually chartering the yacht. Grace also claims to have witnessed Diddy on board with women she called S-workers, and that Diddy exposed himself to Young Miami while they played a game of Carisha Please. Interestingly, she says they were all recorded by a Hulu camera crew. Grace is suing Diddy specifically for aiding and abetting King in the alleged assault. Blackburn filing of Grace's suit came 2 days after he himself got into some legal hot water. He will have to go before the grievance committee of New York City federal court system for improperly filing cases in federal court to garner media attention, embarrasses defendants with salacious allegations, and pressure defendants to settle quickly. Worst case scenario is the committee could recommend he be disbarred. Diddy's attorney, Aaron Kai, tell TMZ, "We have not seen this woman's claim, but I'm sure we can expect the same kind of manufactured lies we've come to expect from Tyrone Blackburn and his clients, just as we saw in Rodney Jones' lawsuit, which has yet to be served." He added that learning about the lawsuit the same way anyone hears about Mr. Blackburn's filings, through the media. So apparently Tyrone Blackburn is going to be facing some shit here in New York City because they don't like how he's going about it. AKA Diddy's lawyer is mad that they are letting the public know about everything that is going on. So we will see how that works out. Do I believe that King did this? Personally, yes, I do. I would like to hope that he wouldn't, but I comprehend that if you grow up around this, if you are raised by a pervert, more than likely you're going to be a pervert. Okay, allegedly. If you are allegedly raised by a pervert, more than likely you're going to be a pervert. If you think that because you have money, you can just take whatever you want from anybody, especially women, this is how you behave. And I feel sorry for them little girls. And the reality is, at this age, regardless of whatever your dad might have taught you growing up and what you have saw, and what you might have saw, you should know better because it happened to your mother, allegedly. But let's see what the judge say. I hope this girl gets her money. I hope anybody who is out here abusing women gets what is due to them. And I'm done.